how to check the push to start switch and how to replace it. Disconnect the dryer from the wall outlet before proceeding. Let me show you how to check and replace the 2-wire push to start switch. You should already know how to open the controls panel. If you don't, please check the video on how to do so. Set your multimeter on the lower scale to read ohms. Disconnect one of the wires from the push to start switch. Push on the push to start switch button and hold it. Take a reading between the 2 terminals on the switch. The reading while you're pushing the button in should be 0 ohms. If the reading is infinity or OL, meaning open line, the switch is bad and you will need to replace it. To replace the switch, pull out the knob. Disconnect the wires from the switch. Use a flat screwdriver to lift this tab. Turn the switch clockwise and take it right out. To install the switch, set it with the tab like at 8 o'clock. Then turn it until it snaps in place. Install the knob and reassemble the controls panel. How to check and replace the push to start relay switch. Let me show you how the push to start relay switch works. When you push in the start switch button, the magnetism produced by the relay is supposed to keep the switch on like this. If you push in the start switch button and the dryer starts, but when you let go of the button the dryer stops, you will need to check the switch relay. You should already know how to open the controls panel. Disconnect the dryer from the wall outlet before proceeding. To check the switch relay, remove the wire from R2 and the wire from CT1. Set your multimeter on the highest setting to read ohms. Take a reading between the terminals R2 and CT1. The reading should be about 1600 ohms. If the reading is infinity or OL, meaning open line, the relay is bad and you will need to replace the switch. Set your multimeter on the lowest setting to read ohms. Push in the switch button and hold it in. While pushing the switch button, take a reading between R2 and R1. The reading should be 0 ohms. If the reading is infinity or OL, meaning open line, the switch is bad and you will need to replace it. To replace the switch, pull the knob right out. Pull the pink, the blue, and the yellow wires out. Remove the 2 holding screws and take the switch right out. Set the new switch in place and install the 2 holding screws. Each one of the wires has a different size quick disconnect terminal and you could only connect them on the right terminal on the switch. Go ahead and connect the yellow, the pink, and the blue wires. Install the switch knob and finish by putting the controls panel back together.